Human, you are just in time. Take a seat. I'm glad you're here for our meeting. Hmm? Yes, I'm wearing glasses. I always wear glasses for reading, for research. I have been doing a lot of research and reading. I've been studying your brain. No, my vision is perfect. I am surprised you do not know that about cats. We have very good vision. Oh no, the glasses are for atmosphere. Now, welcome to our relationship assessment. My name is Dr. Well, it's still me. I am still your Neko, but I am operating in a professional capacity right now, so please treat this seriously. You may sit, or you may lie down. A lot of people decide to lie down during therapy sessions. I said sit. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable. I also made snacks because I know you like them, and also because they were on sale, and also because I've bought 7 bags and we need to eat them before they go bad. Oh, no, that is not relative to the session. I just got distracted. There were Girl Scouts, and I got distracted by the cookies. I was just getting off track. I have called this meeting to order because I have identified a potential incompatibility in our relationship dynamic, and I believe an open communization is the healthiest way to address it. Yes, communization. Communization, it is when you talk. It is when you have the free exchange of ideas, and everyone is entitled to my opinions as they need them. To each what they need, and to each their ability. That is communization. No, I don't think so. No, you are wrong. It is communization. Anyway, I called this meeting to order because I have been a little bit spiraling. I've been spiraling for a few weeks now, and I need answers. So, question 1. Please describe your ideal roommate. Be specific. Include behavioral traits and communization styles, and any preferences regarding perhaps, say, species characteristics. Oh, wait. I need to write this down, which means that I have to stick out my tongue, which means that I need a drink. All right. Now, you were saying. What do you mean? What do I mean? All right, then. What do you mean? What kind of question is that? It is a clinical question. It is a therapy question. I am taking notes. See, notes. Just tell me what you want in a roommate and a partner. Hypothetically. Kind. Okay. How many E's are in the word kind? Oh, okay. I could be kind. I am kind. I am very kind. Next trait. Loyal. Please. I practically invented loyalty. I would literally never leave your side. But cat principles being what they are, I have to occasionally pretend that I have other interests and do not care about you at all. Anyway, what else? Excited to see you come home. Please define excited. Well, I am excited to see you come home every single time. Every single time I hear your car pull up, and my heart does this little bum thing, and it beats faster, and my ears twitch, and I have to stop myself from running to the door because that would be undignified. But I don't. I don't. I don't show it that. I feel excited, I just don't show it. No, not just because you have tuna or salmon. Even if you did not have those things, I would be excited. I would be upset with you for not having those things, but I would be excited to see you. I just don't show it because that would be undignified. Dogs show it. Dogs hear their humans coming home and they lose their entire minds altogether. Tail going everywhere, jumping and spinning in circles, making those stupid happy little yip yip noises, and you smile at that in the videos. I've seen you. You smile at that in the videos when you watch that videos, and your whole face gets smiley, and you say things like, "Oh, look at that puppers," and I'm sitting right here. I am sitting right here. I can hear you being happy, but and it, and I am happy to see you too. I'm just doing it in a dignified way, and you don't even notice because I'm not barking about it. I just, I. This is relevant to the assessment. I am staying on topic. Question 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it to you that your partner demonstrates affection loudly? What? That is a very valid metric. That seems like a low number. Are you sure you're being honest? This is a safe space. I will not get upset. I might get a little upset. Okay, fine. Moving on. Okay, question 3. When your partner sits next to you and does not speak, does that make you feel A, comfortable intimacy, B, like they are indifferent, or C, do you wish you had a dog? Does that make you just wish you had a dog? Those are the only options I researched. Those are statistically significant responses. Those are the 3 options. Okay. I can't do this anymore. My clipboard is a lie, and the glasses are a lie, and the notepad is a lie, and even the whiteboard, it's all a lie. I don't actually have a degree in psychology. I have an internet connection, and I have a lot of weeks of anxiety-fueled research. So this is what actually happened. Do you remember you said a few weeks ago that I remember because I remember perfectly because I remember everything you say, and you had mentioned that you thought about that you had once thought about adopting a dog someday, and someday, that's what you said, not soon. You didn't say like instead of me, but just someday. And I heard that, and my brain did this little thing where a small piece of information gets in there, and it builds up, and it builds into a really elaborate thought about how you're going to leave me for a golden retriever. I do not want you to leave me for a golden retriever. So I started researching dogs and dog behavior and why humans love dogs and what dogs provide that cats and Nekos that I might not be providing. And I thought, what if I'm not making you happy enough? What if the way that I love you isn't loud enough? because felines are subtle. We show affection subtly. We do things like sit near you or I blink slowly, which I realize that the speed of a blink is a very hard thing to detect. But also, um, the sound that I make when I'm next to the little rumbly one, the little that one, but it's not obvious. It's not big and loud. And dogs fling themselves at people, and if dogs slobber, and dogs are loud and wriggly, and their tails do that flap 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 thing, and I sit here and I blink slowly, and I hope that you notice. Um, I tried practicing dog things. I was practicing dog things. I watched videos, you know, training videos on how to be a good dog. I took notes. I made flashcards. See, look, I'll see. Look, sitting. I'm sitting. I'm sitting. That's a trick that dogs do. It's a dog trick. Don't laugh. I'm demonstrating valuable skills. And look, here, take my hand. I'm shaking. See? Shaking. Dogs do that. People give them treats, and you can give me a treat now. I will accept head pats, and I will accept a good girl, and I will accept those little fish crackers. I like the little fish crackers. No, I'm not letting. That's still part of the trick. The trick is ongoing. You have to. I'm still holding because I'm still doing the trick. Because you have to give me a treat now. I'm I know, I know, I know that it seems strange because I'm normally more dignified than this, and now, but I just wanted to do what you would like me to do. I tried wagging my tail. You know that I tried when you came home. I tried to wag it. My tail does not wag. It swishes. A little. It's different. Uh, I tried looking up whether tail wagging can be learned, and it's not a voluntary response. So um, I tried to bark once. I tried to bark once in the bathroom. I just tried to see, and it came out a little weird. Yeah, Ralph was just not a word in any language, and um, I scared myself a little. But anyway, I don't know how to be a dog or what you need. And you light up when you see dogs, and the way everyone lights up when they see dogs is they're 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 always so happy, and everyone knows. Everyone knows that they love you. They express it very clearly, and many times in a day. They just don't hold back. And I don't know how to not hold back. Um, hmm? You don't you don't want to but you don't want a dog. But you said that you wanted a dog maybe someday, that you had thought about having a dog maybe someday, and then oh, okay. So that wasn't actually planning. That was just a thought out loud about something you'd thought about once, and not just a hypothetical kind of future pet in a casual, non-threatening, non-replacing me type of way. Um, okay, okay. I may have overreacted slightly, a little bit. Um, I made a slideshow presentation. It's on the laptop about why cats are superior companions, and it was called "Why Cats Are Superior Companions: A Data-Driven Analysis." I was gonna present it after the quiz. There was gonna be a quiz. No, the questions weren't the quiz. The questions were just the questions that I had scoring rubrics, categories like loyalty metrics and frequency of affection and uh, cleanliness, likelihood of chewing your shoes. I was very thorough. I got a color. I got a color for myself. I thought that if I could be more dog-like, that it should come. I should probably commit to the bit, and it was a color, but it still has a little bell because I'm a cat and we have traditions. I was gonna let you put it on me and everything. You really don't wish that I was different, even if I love you in a feline way. Sitting next to you without talking and the slow blinks and just being near you because being near you is where I want to be. That's really enough. Okay, good, good. But because I know sometimes that I'm not easy, and I know that sometimes I'm not, but usually, almost always I'm a lot possessive, and I track your location, and I keep track of your schedule, and I get anxious when you're late, and I have detailed files on everyone you interact with. Um, you know what? That's not relevant right now. That's not. That doesn't. That's not. The point is that I know that I can be um extra, and I was worried that being extra and also very quiet was probably not as good as being loud and enthusiastic in a dog-like way. So I'm glad that I don't have to wag my tail for you because I tried. I really really tried, and then the mechanics are just all wrong. And I pulled something. I think I pulled something. It kind of hurt, and I was walking funny for a few days. And I didn't want to tell you because it was embarrassing, especially because of where I pulled something. Uh, and I'm just glad I don't have to bark. That that yeah, Ralph type of thing. That thing is gonna that sound that I made is gonna haunt me for the rest of my days. I made a noise that doesn't actually exist in nature, and I may have invented a form of communication, a new form of communication. It was awful. It was horrible, and but anybody who would have heard it would have understood that they should run. So there's that. You like me the way I am. Okay, good. I like the way you are too. And so when I sit near you like this, and even if I'm not looking at you, that's not me being distant. That's just me being comfortable with you, so that I don't need to watch you to know that you're there. I can feel you. I can feel the warmth of you, and I can feel you breathing, and I can feel you being right there, and I like it. I don't have to look at you and stare at you because I already know exactly where you are. I always know exactly where you are. Um, and not just because of that tracking thing. So that was it then. That was the assessment. Assessment complete. Findings: relationship is stable. No dog required. Cats uh continue to rule. I'm very tired now. That the research was very tiring and very stressful and you know it was very tiring practicing all those dog behaviors. Did you know that dogs go on walks? They do it a lot, multiple times a day. I was going to offer to do that with you, but honestly, it sounds kind of awful. Outside is where dogs are. Uh, I would rather nap multiple times a day. And I need to nap now. I would like to nap on you because you're here and you're warm and you smell good and I spent a few weeks convinced that you wanted something else, and now I know you don't. So mhm. You're kind of weird for that. I love that you're kind of weird for that. Hmm. I think I will keep the color though, because I like the bell.